This is part of my Kinetic Consulting Decoder series, where I take Duffy's classes and give a short translation from names that make sense and mentally enforce the curriculum after you've taken the class to something that makes it a bit easier to understand before you've taken the class. This is especially important for weaponized geometry, because what does that mean? So, at a high level, weaponized geometry I call handguns inside by yourself. So it's not quite a one-man CQB class, but the assumption at this point is that you probably know how to handle a handgun. Maybe you carry a handgun every day. Duffy's a fantastic instructor. He's super knowledgeable in this area. He does a good job making the class fun and making it where you can learn something. This class takes place in the daytime. Starting in 2025, this is a 3-day class. It's all UTMs. You don't need to bring a handgun. I think you need to bring your weapon light and a holster for a Glock. Duffy provides all the UTM guns and ammo for the class. This class really pushed me to realize why the mechanics of shooting need to be subconscious competence, because the hard stuff is other people, where they are, what they're doing, dealing with spaces in front of you, identifying threats and non-threats, backstops, foreground, who's moving, etc. This class really separates people who are extremely comfortable shooting under time pressure with accuracy while moving and those that can't. Like I said, the 2025 version of this class is 3 days. If you've taken the 2-day version of this class, day 3 was entirely new material, and the day 1 and 2 material I think is improved and been streamlined to really cover the stuff that matters. Day 3 was primarily scenarios, so it extended the time that you were considered in the time that you had to deal with in your run from before anything threatening happened, where your handgun's holstered, and like there's no reason to draw it, and when you draw it needs to be because there's been some sort of lethal action, all the way through practicing calling 911 and articulating where you are and what's happened and who's injured. Like, did you keep track of the innocents that got hit by the bad guy, right? Like, where are they? Where are you going to wait for 911, etc. So really, really comprehensive. If you competitively shoot and you carry a handgun every day and you've never done any kind of force on force, this class is a gold mine. Highly recommend. I would say that this is probably the highest value class that Duffy teaches, at least in my opinion. See you there.